So to get to the temples today, we're going to take a grab, which is similar to a taxi, I guess. You pay for it online. So it's about a 38-minute drive, and it's going to cost us $11, which is not too bad. Here he goes now. It's like the budget Fast and Furious. Sounds like he's had the catalytic converter removed. He's got a straight pipe. He's not driving like Vin Diesel yet, so it's all good.
No seatbelt. You can't clip them in.
Yeah, so there was one of those carboy modifications where you slap a set of purple wheels on it, rip half the exhaust out, and probably makes 5 less horsepower. Anyway, we got there. It's quite loud, wasn't it?
It was loud.
Yeah.
And a bit scary with no seatbelt.
Alright, where are we? So this is the lying down Buddha. Is it made of gold? Reclining Buddha, sorry.
Reclining
It's bloody massive. So it took 20 years to make the Buddha. It's a pretty massive effort.
mosaic and tiles and tiny little tiles and colours on all the flowers, and every level has beautiful intricate mosaic work, tile work. It's gorgeous. Told that when you come and sit in front of the Buddha, you need to have your feet facing away from the Buddha at all times, and also it's very, very rude to point with your foot directly at the Buddha, so always try and sit with your feet facing away.
Okay, well, this place is massive. We're officially lost, so we're just going to walk in a straight line until we reach the edge, put the left hand on the wall wall and then follow your way until you get out. That's how you complete mazes in New Zealand. So let's see how we go. Just the level of craftsmanship stands out. It's quite amazing level of detail they get into everything. I'd hate to think how long it took to build all this stuff, but and what sort of army it took as well. Quite incredible. Yeah, it's well worth a look anyway. So we've decided to walk 1.3 kilometres to the Emerald Buddha. We could have taken a tuk-tuk, you know, I've got my longs on today, so we can actually get in. So yeah, it's good. I'm starting to feel the heat. It's about, I mean, how hot is it?
I'm trying to look it up, but it must be at least 35, 36.
At least 35, yeah.
And no breeze, 20-minute walk.
It's great. Loving it.
Good cardio. Not good?
Yes.
Okay. But the trousers okay?
Okay.
Okay. So
Only shirt.
A shirt. Okay.
So Di was just wearing a shawl instead of a t-shirt, like some sort of throw thing that was covering her shoulders, but apparently it wasn't enough. So we just had to buy a t-shirt. Cost about $10, and yeah, keep going. She's got 3/4 pants on that we got away with. So tickets are 500 baht each. It's about $22. It is $22.
Valid for 7 days.
So,
It allows us to visit the Grand Palace, the Temple of the Emerald Buddha, the Temple of the Emerald Buddha Museum, and the Queen's Sirikit Museum of Textiles.
now this is what I want to see. I want to see the Emerald Buddha. It's carved out of jade, which is green stone, so it should be quite impressive.
It's a very important statue for the Thai people, and 3 times a year the king himself comes and redresses the statue. It's dressed in gold and different costumes, so it's an important celebration.
Okay, so we're about to go into the Emerald Buddha Temple. This is probably more impressive than yesterday when we went to Wapo. Yeah, so just bigger. The buildings are more elaborate.
More glitz and bling,
Yeah,
and a lot more people. Even though it's earlier, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, it's packed full of people trying to escape the Bangkok heat.
yeah, it's definitely worth it coming in the morning. Okay, so we went with our cameras in to video the Jade Buddha, but it was about 3 foot tall on the top of a heap of gold. Looks pretty impressive actually. You might be able to see through here and have a look at it. Anyway,
Shoes back on.
shoes back on. Let's continue with the cardio.
This is only one example of hundreds of buildings, of hundreds of thousands of tiles, but you can see here these individual tiles are this size, and look at them all laid individually. Can you imagine the work that must have gone into that? It's incredible.
The maintenance going on. Right, so we're finished with the temples.
I think I'm all templed out.
Now we're going to go to Chinatown and
Get some refreshments.
get something like a mango smoothie.
Yum. So, watermelon juice, the first taste. Oh, okay, gee, you're going to love this. So refreshing. Pure watermelon. Beautiful.
Okay, so we just tried to get a tuk-tuk to Chinatown. Initially he started out at 400 baht, got him down to 200 baht. We're like, no, we only want to pay 100 because it was 2 kilometres. So we then ordered a Grab, turned up, beautiful air conditioned SUV, paid 100 baht, which is $4.40 in New Zealand. And it was a great ride. He gave us a whole lot of advice on food, and yeah, we haven't taken a tuk-tuk yet, it just hasn't been worth it, so something to keep in mind.
Just be careful you're not scammed by them. Yeah.
What is that stuff? Looks like some sort of party snack. Like a couple of months worth.
Is it like chips?
Yeah. Yeah, so just what you'd expect from Chinatown. Selling everything. It's not too busy today, which is good. But yeah, just stalls for miles, all sorts of different foods. Oh yeah, it's definitely worth seeing.
See, it just goes in and in and in and in. More and more, smaller and smaller alleyways packed with more and more shops. So Chinatown was very busy, hustle and bustle. Each alleyway you go down seems to get narrower and narrower and busier. There's cars and motorbikes trying to drive up amongst all the pedestrians, so you have to watch your way. If you're looking at the stall, you might get hit. And there's a few little places where you can sit down, and they're obviously the locals are eating, but not that many food options. It's mostly souvenirs and jewelry, clothes, soft toys, you name it, but not that much food that we found. So apparently I think you've got to hit the specialised street food markets if you want that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll pop one of these up once a week. Cheers!